Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday to people. Hope all is well. I just gotta say, what up with it, Julian? What's the word? Now, you got Carlos that's saying that the Lakers is gonna win in five, right? And that's who he choose to win. All right, cool. But bro, if they continue to play the way they did and let Minnesota's bench outplay their bench, it's not likely for them to win in five games. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna put it on record. Carlos, I bet you $50, right? That the Lakers don't win in five games. I'm betting now. That to me is a good bet, and I don't normally bet on the first round of the playoffs, but on this one, I'm gonna bet you because see, Minnesota is who I thought they was. They is a young team that's already been playoff. Uh, they already playoff ready. They'd have been through it. So, in my opinion, the Minnesota's bench is outplaying the Lakers bench. Now, if you expect a 40-year-old man in LeBron to carry a team, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Luka can only do so much. But if you're gonna ask LeBron at 40 to carry that team to a championship, I'm gonna go against that one right there. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Now again, I'm not taking nothing away from what LeBron still can or cannot do or none of that, but let's just deal with the reality. The reality is that Bron at 40, you're asking a 40-year-old man to take an NBA team to the title, right? Hell, I just don't see it happening. What up with it, no cap? I see you up in the building. And that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could be wrong about my opinion, but I just don't see it. Now, the only person that's off the Lakers bench that most definitely is a beast is Austin Reeves, he a starter. So never mind. Let me retract that. Austin Reeves is a starter. My bad. I don't think that Austin Reeves is a coming off the bench. Good morning, KTC. So yeah, Carlos, I'm putting it on record, man. I bet that the Lakers don't win this series in five games. Now, if they still win, they still win. I'm not tripping about that. I'm only betting that they don't win it in five games. So then that means that if they play tonight, I think Minnesota and I think Minnesota and the Lakers play tonight. So if the Lakers don't win, if the Lakers don't win, now that whole bet is mine. You feel what I'm saying? Because then there's no way for them to win in five games. Hey, Deja Vu, good morning. Happy Monday to you. No, it's no way. It's no way, no how that the Lakers will win in five games. I don't see that. If Minnesota's bench keep playing the way they playing, it's just it ain't it. I just don't see a scenario where they even win the series. To me, you asking a little bit too much of LeBron to carry that team to a chip. We know Luka. We already know what Luka can do. That's not what I'm talking about. But Luka can't do it by himself. What's the word, Iceberg? Yeah, Luka can't do it by himself. And Austin Reeves, hey, you are a good talent. Don't get it confused. But out of those three, uh-uh. I don't see a scenario. I just don't see it. Now again, I could be proven wrong, but I just don't see it. We all like to hang on to our superstars that we like or whatever the case may be in hopes of them winning and all this and that. Trust me, I get it. I was the same way when Michael came out of retirement and came and played for the Washington Wizards. Yes, did I want him to make it to the NBA finals? Yeah, that was wishful thinking. Yeah, that was wishful thinking because at the end of the day, yeah, Mike was good enough to get his team to the playoffs, but then that's where it ends at right there. If you don't have a supporting cast to help you in the quest of winning the NBA championship, it's all for nothing. You just play just to get it to the playoffs and get that playoff money a little bit and then get the hell on. Let's just be honest. Because you got a lot of NBA players, in my opinion, yeah, they'll play their ass off to get into the playoffs and get some of that playoff money. But you got some that don't care if they even win the chip. As long as they was able to get the money. Some is just all about the money and them, you know what I'm saying, playing good for their respective teams. And that's the ceiling that they set for themselves. I done heard plenty of NBA players say it that way. So it's to me, and this again, this is just to me, right? I don't see a scenario where Minnesota is going to allow the Lakers to even get a foot in the door to even beat them in this series. Not to me. But you got some people on out there that want the Lakers to win this matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I get it. I get it. Well, I know Iceberg want the Lakers to win, but even Iceberg knows if they don't win, if they play tonight, if they don't win tonight, ain't no Lakers in five. So I'm just waiting on Carlos to get it to the chat so he can, so that way I know for a fact he got it. He got the message that yes, I will take that bet. I will take the bet. But see, I'm not betting on every game. Not with this scenario. I'm only betting you because you said that the Lakers is going to win in 5 games. I say they not. I say that the Minnesota, I believe that Minnesota would take them to 7 games. If we gonna be honest, it ain't just gonna be the Lakers show and they just gonna run through Minnesota. No, I most definitely don't see that. Good morning, Uncle L. Happy Monday to you, bro. Hope all is well. Iceberg say that's right. No, you didn't, but Carlos did. Iceberg. No, I'm not saying you did. No, Carlos the one that set up out his own mouth and said that the Lakers in 5, and he's standing on it. So since he's standing on it, then hey, let's see how much he's standing on it. Then I bet 50 that the Lakers don't win it in 5. That's the only bet that I want with you, Carlos. I don't want no other bets. I'm not betting on individual games. I'm betting on the whole series since you said that the Lakers was gonna win in 5. I bet you they don't. Good morning, Tanya. Happy Monday to you. Good morning. So yeah, that's the bet that I want to lay out to Carlos. Now all I'm waiting on is Carlos to say yay or nay. That's it. Everything else, I don't care nothing about. No, I don't give a damn about all the rest of that, all the rest of the shit. All I care about is Carlos accepting the bet. That's it. That's it. That's all. And shout out to Iceberg, man. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Shout out to all the Tauruses. Shout out to the Tauruses. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to you, Iceberg. Again, happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on Carlos to come up in the chat. I'm driving, so if I miss y'all, my apologies, but I'm driving. I gotta pay attention to the road. Already, Iceberg. Already, man. Already, man. It's most definitely a blessing coming from where I come from anyway, to even see the age that we is now. And yeah, yeah. And also, I would like to apologize for setting up a live and not going through with it, y'all. But I had a lot of shit going on this weekend uh, that prevented me from going live. So even though I changed the time like maybe 3 times, but I wasn't in the position to go ahead and go live. So I just went on and took the whole live stream on down. Would you say Uncle Will Carlos probably hit the cloud scheming? Hey, I don't know how he can scheme off of that one though, Uncle Will, because it's a simple bet. It's a simple bet. You can't get no simpler than that, Uncle Will. All I'm betting is that the Lakers don't win it in 5. He's saying that they is gonna win it in 5. So, in order for that to even remotely be true, then the Lakers can't lose this game if they play tonight. I'm not sure, but if the Lakers play tonight, that all of that goes out the window right there. All of that goes out the window. So I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on Carlos to speak up in the chat. I don't know why he ain't said nothing, because he sure spoke on the post. So I know he up. He at work right now. He up. Oh, G007, they play tomorrow? Okay, bet. They play tomorrow. So, Carlos, hey man, you got time to think about it now, Carlos. And you got a little time to think about it then, Carlos. If they play tomorrow, G007 say they play tomorrow. So you got a little time to think about and give me a response underneath this video if you want to make the bet. Wolfpack, man, what's the word, man? Good live stream on the WrestleMania, man. Good live stream on the WrestleMania, Wolfpack, man. If y'all not subbed up to Wolfpack, man, y'all go sub up to him, man. You know, Wolfpack, man, he trying to get back on the rhythm of going live. I see you, Wolfpack. I see you, man. You trying to get your rhythm to go ahead and just do your live streams. That's what's up. It's all about having a rhythm when you going live too, man. You better have a good rhythm on doing live streams. Now I ain't saying that you're gonna be doing it every day or whatever, but lately you have been doing some good live streams. So shout out to you. Keep it up, man. Now G007, I actually think Minnesota is gonna beat the Lakers. I say the Minnesota take. Now I'm not saying that the Lakers ain't gonna fight and make it interesting. So I'm gonna make a bold prediction. Minnesota in 7 games. It's gonna take 7 games for Minnesota to get the Lakers up out of there. That's my bold prediction right there. I'm looking at it like this. Minnesota ain't just gonna lay down. The Lakers got pride about themselves, and they gonna play. They gonna play. They that other game, that was a real off game for the Lakers. That game, they was off on that game. Luka was the only one that was doing this thing other than Austin Reeves. You know, LeBron James gonna be LeBron James or whatever, but like the other supporting cast for the Lakers need to step up in order for it to even be a competitive series, in my opinion. It's the supporting cast. Now, again, I'm excluding Luka with LeBron. Luka, and Austin Reeves. Exclude them three. We need the others on the Lakers to make it a competitive series. What up with it, old school? First come, first serve. What's the word? Right, that's what I'm saying. Old school, you can't underestimate the Timberwolves. Can't underestimate them. So, like I said, now again, Carlos saying that the Lakers is gonna win it in 5 games. I'm saying they not. It just ain't gonna go down. I don't see it going down that way. That Minnesota allowed the Lakers to beat them 4 straight games. I don't even see that. But I actually see Minnesota taking the Lakers to 7 games and they edging them out. That's just how I see it. Now it's gonna be a lot of opinions like, boy, Johnny plays your ass crazy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Well, hey, well then we gotta see. We gotta sit back and watch and see. You have a good morning as well, Tanya. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Monday. Yeah. So yeah, man. Lee, all this damn traffic and shit. Caught myself thinking I was gonna beat the traffic a little bit, but nah, I guess not. Wait a minute. Icebergs say a minimum of 6 games. I don't see I don't see Lakers sweeping in Minnesota. Me either. Me either, Iceberg. Me either. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, hey, Carlos sees it like they gonna just win 4 now after they lost. So Carlos is that good to call out Lakers in 5, right? Well, put it to the test then. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Put it to the test. Because me personally, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it at least. But again, it's gonna be some difference in opinion. People gonna say what they say. I ain't mad about that. We can have a healthy debate about basketball and what your eyes see. And what I see is a young, hungry Minnesota team that's looking and look, you got these young bucks that's bucking for LeBron James. They trying to get his old ass the fuck up out of there. I'm telling you. Look at how John Morant be coming at LeBron James. I done seen that man talk cash money shit to LeBron, bro. These youngins don't give a fuck about what LeBron did. Yeah, they try to show respect on the surface, but like, man, they don't give a fuck about no damn LeBron. No, they trying to knock him the fuck up out of there. And guess what? These youngins do have a chance on knocking LeBron, which the first youngin, Anthony Edwards, he has a chance on knocking LeBron the fuck up out of there. I'm just saying. It's a young man's game, ladies and gentlemen. It always has been that way. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not taking nothing away from LeBron. I'm not saying that he is not one of the greatest players that ever played the game. I will put him up there like that, but I won't. He's not my GOAT. He's not the one that I will sit up here and say, damn, he the greatest player of all time. Not, not in my book. Yes, is he a great player in his own right? Yes, he is. But he's not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Now, old school say our road record is pretty good, but I'd rather win at the house to keep home court advantage, though. Yeah, you right about that, old school. Home court advantage is the shit. Icebergs say facts. If Minnesota gets Lakers out of the playoffs, and Edwards is gonna want the LeBron killer title, especially if LeBron retires. Somebody has to be next. I'm telling you, Iceberg. They trying to get They trying to put LeBron up out his misery. I'm trying to tell you. Look, I've been looking at the games. I am a basketball enthusiast, and again, I'm trying to cut it down the middle, so people won't think that I'm so biased about LeBron. I don't have a problem with LeBron's game. LeBron again is a great player in his own right, but come on, man, you can't sit up here and expect a 40-year-old man to propel his team to the goddamn NBA championship unless he got a very good supporting cast. Old school say they used to try to do Kobe the same way as he got older. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Old school is just, man, it's the young people's turn, man. Sometimes I believe that certain, not all, but certain NBA players stay way past their time. And then they just be made fools out of by these young people. They just running circles around their ass. I mean, come on, man, LeBron, you did your thing, man. It's time for the young bucks to do what they do, man. It's time for you to go ahead and sit down. You got all the money in the world, all the businesses in the world. You don't need to play no more to prove nothing to no damn body. No, you don't need to do that, man. Just go ahead, man. Make this be your last shift, my nigga. Damn. To me, it's just overkill for LeBron. If he stay another year, man, I'm too done with the NBA, man. What the fuck do you got to prove at this point, LeBron? You ain't got nothing else to prove to nobody, my nigga. You good. You good. If I were him, I would have made this my last year. Okay, fine. If we get to the NBA finals, cool. If not, cool. But to sit up here and play another season after this season, uh-uh. Now that right there to me is overkill. Like LeBron, you did your thing while you was here, bro. Father Time is undefeated, my nigga. It's okay. You can still hang your hat on playing pickup games with your son or going to the gym and doing pickup games that way, bro. Bro, you don't need the money. LeBron most definitely don't need the money. He got generational generational wealth. So it ain't like he's steady playing because he needs the money. LeBron don't need no money. Right, exactly, Iceberg. He played with his son. It's time to hang it up. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, old school. Wait a minute, now you may be paying attention to your avatar. We coming back like the spirit of those fellas. Well, hey, old school, we gonna see about that. But just in my opinion, though, man, and I can sit up and tell y'all that I might have liked the fact that Michael Jordan came out of retirement, right? I liked it. I was being selfish, but at the end of it, should he have stayed retired? Yes. That's just my humble opinion. Because them 2 years that he did up in Washington, wasn't it? I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I hated to see Jordan that way, even though he was still better than most. But come on, man, you asking for too much of an older individual to take a team to the championship. That is just not logic. It don't even register to me. Somebody tell LeBron he has never won a G League championship. Maybe he'll go chase that. Boy, hey, Iceberg, that would be the funniest shit in the world to see LeBron in G League. That would be funny. Like, come on, man. Go ahead on, man. Go ahead on, LeBron. Go sit your old ass down, man. Like, just go ahead, man. Stop with all this felonious shit, man. Keep trying to play and act like you gonna play it till you 45. You ain't Tom Brady. Shit. Tom Brady didn't have to do nothing but read the defense, do a couple drop back passes, you know. I mean, shit. It's totally different than football than basketball. Shit, Tom Brady ain't got to do a lot to still beat as long as he had an offensive line. Shit. If I mean now that situation, the only thing that you think about is him taking a nasty hit and getting injured and then really getting put out, right? But other than that, if his offensive line really protect him, man, shit. JB, if he hadn't have quit, it would have been yeah. Now old school, I agree. I wish that I understand that he was going through what he was going through with his father, the passing of his father. So we, I understand that he took some time away from the game. Now I wish that he did, but again, you know, at that time, Michael felt the way that he felt. He felt like he had nothing else to prove. So he went on and put it down and he took up baseball, which in fact he sucked at that. Like Michael, damn man, why you going to play baseball, man? You you're not good at that. No, you're not good at the baseball, man. Stick to the basketball, man. But once he came back, it's like he never left. Once Jordan came back, and what was that? The late part of what 90, 90, 95. Man, look at here. When Orlando got the Bulls up out the way so they could get to the chip, Michael hated that shit. He was sitting up training, going through what he was going through. He said, man, look here. We getting back to that chip. Now, Iceberg say, imagine if Jordan would have won 8 in a row like he was supposed to. All that GOAT debate would be solidified. Yeah, now I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you though, Iceberg. Even though I would say Jordan is the GOAT, you know, to me, and I'm gonna be honest, and maybe a lot of people may not agree with it, but you know, it is what it is. It's still my opinion. I feel like Bill Russell is the GOAT of the NBA. That's what I really feel. Now, Jordan is the GOAT just because of how he impacted the game. I have my reason why I say Jordan is my GOAT. But if we really want to be honest, Bill Russell is the GOAT. Multiple defensive players of the year. Uh, he went against the top tier centers even back then. Wilt Chamberlain. The list goes on and on. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So again, a lot of people may not agree with that, but I still say that Bill Russell is the greatest champion to ever lace him up and get on that hardwood floor. Hey, Nurse Petty, what's the word? Happy Monday to you. So that's how I look at it. Now, again, a lot of people probably ain't gonna think that way. They're gonna still say, I'm not saying that Jordan ain't the GOAT in my opinion, but like the greatest winner, and I'm talking about hands down to me, is Bill Russell. That's just the way I see it. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Bill Russell was a total beast. Even though I wasn't alive, I wouldn't even thought of back when he was playing. But you know, catching the replays of his game and watching how that man completely dominate a game at 6'9". I mean, completely changed the dynamic of the whole game. with his defense. No, you can't. Now you're right, old school. You can't leave out Kareem either. Kareem, look at his career. He won on all levels: grade school, high school, college, and the NBA. The man played over, I think what he played 20 years, or I think either 20 to 21 years. Either way, either way. Yeah, Iceberg, man. You can't deny Bill Russell though for the amount of championships that he did won. You can't deny that. Even Jordan said it out his own mouth. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, 11 championships beat 6. If we gonna go off the championship aspect of it, then 11 championships by Bill Russell beats out Mike's 6 championships by 5. Shit, damn that. Hell yeah. So shit. So when people get the like, if you don't pay homage to the old school, right? Because think about it, they set the standards. Now, yeah, I know the NBA was, you know, going through what they was going through back then, and if we have some real basketball enthusiasts up in the chat, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know how to in the 80s and probably a little bit before the 80s that the NBA was just in shambles. They needed someone to come save the NBA. Now, who saved the NBA was Bird and Magic Johnson. That's who saved the NBA. Michael Jordan was the one who took the NBA to newer levels. The NBA started being global at that point. So, um, it wasn't LeBron. It was Michael Jordan that made the NBA on what it is, right? Yeah, Magic and Larry Bird saved the NBA. They did. But of course, we think deeper than that and know eras matter in a GOAT debate, not just the number of rings. That would make Robert Ory greater than LeBron. Shit, we know. Look, Iceberg. Yeah, now that part right there. Now don't get me wrong. Now I like Robert Ory's game. Don't get it confused. And he most definitely helped teams get to the chip. But no, he ain't. No. Right. You right, Iceberg. Hell no. Look, even Chef X said Ant-Man is next. Right, Iceberg. No, I ain't gonna give Robert Ory no shade. I actually like Robert Ory's game. I like his game. No, I like his game. So I won't. I know you ain't shitting on him or nothing like that. But like, yeah, you can't, because there's a lot of NBA players that was plugged in the teams and was able to win a chip just sitting on the bench. So, but not Robert Ory. Robert Ory actually helped teams in the playoffs and in the championship game. So we can't sit up there and say that about Robert Ory. He did his job. Yeah, he did his job. So no, I won't. I ain't gonna never give Robert Ory no shade at all. But yeah, man, see, we gotta most definitely pay homage to all the eras. Even if you don't feel like a certain era, when you want to say who's the GOAT in this era, who's the GOAT in this era, everybody gonna have they opinion about, well, man, back in the 60s, it was either Wilt Chamberlain or Kareem. I say Kareem. Now, just because Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game, okay, that's all fine and dandy. But to me, and this is just to me, Will Chamberlain played selfish. Even though he was a dominant force, he played selfish to me. And that's just my opinion. Don't honk at me. I can't go nowhere until they move. Yeah. Yeah, so now I'm really shocked that Carlos thing came up in the chat yet, y'all. Y'all please let me know when Carlos come up in the chat or if he comes up in the chat. Carlos, where you at, man? What you need me to do? Drop the link? Carlos, what you need me to do, man? You need me to drop the link real quick so you can come up? I got you, shit. Well, I got a couple more minutes before I get to my destination. Yeah, I got a couple more minutes because uh I got some time today. So later on, I will be setting up a live and I will follow through today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm off today. I don't have to work, so I do have time. Most definitely to go live and sit for like a few hours and go over some videos and give y'all my reactions. So again, I do have time today. I do have time today. Man, look, I used to run home and watch the Bulls game. I used to run home and make sure that I'm talking about literally made sure that I got to the house so I could watch the Bulls. I am a diehard Bulls fan. I'm a diehard Bears fan. Now, if you ask which side of town do I choose as far as baseball, even though I used to like baseball back in the day. But if I had to choose a side of town, I'd rather choose the South Side. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if the Cubs win, I instantly jump on their side just off the strength of they from Chicago anyway. But if you ask me to pick a team, a baseball team, I'm picking the Sox. Yeah, I'm picking the Sox all day long. Yes, sir. I am picking the Sox all day long. Chicago White Sox. And make it so bad, I really don't have a problem with the Cubs. The Cubs used to have good teams back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? But they could never get over the hump. God damn. Boy, hey, boy, Iceberg. Now, this off subject, and I ain't got no dog in the fight or nothing like that. But man, what is going on between you and Moon Tight? I just got to know. Cause I don't know. I don't know what's going on or none of that shit. But the venom that she gave you earlier part of this morning, I was like, why the fuck do Iceberg deserve all of that shit? I was just sitting up. I'm like, God damn, Moon Tight is just really laying it on thick. And I'm sitting up here to myself, I'm like, well, look, Iceberg do his thing and he be talking this shit just like everybody else. But like, what did you? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did you do to her to make her be going off like that? God damn! I say, man, I want to. I was thinking to myself, Iceberg, man, Iceberg, don't do it, Iceberg, man, god damn, man, that shit kind of funny though. To be honest, that shit kind of funny though. But I don't look. I already know you ain't taking it seriously like that though, man. So shout out to Moon Type. Shout out to you, Iceberg, man. But god damn. Yeah. I'm already knowing Iceberg. God damn. Well, either way, man. Either way, man. Look, I rock out with Moon Type, man. I rock out with Moon Type. Moon Type be telling it the way she want to tell it, and she unapologetic about it. So it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shit, hey, Moon Type business waits at least since I've been on here. So, it is what it is. What up with it, Flying Low? Woo! Boy, when she cursed the people out, Jack. Look, it's still gonna be funny when you hear certain people on this app get cursed out or a motherfucker get cursed out or whatever the case may be. Boy, Moon Tight is sometimes funny, but then sometimes I be feeling like, man, damn, Moon Tight, you done went a little bit too goddamn far with that shit, man. God damn. Flying Low say, Iceberg thoughts. Now, she hit the link and say, we are not good. That's a good one, Iceberg. Hey, that's a good one right there. hey, hey, Iceberg, that's a good one right there, man. That's a good one right there. No, I ain't even look. I ain't even about to egg it on that way. Like I said, it's all good on both ends. I rock out with Iceberg and I rock out with Moon Tight. So either way. Hey, Iceberg. Hey, Iceberg, look. Right. Look, you say, quote, be right. I didn't say we are good. It say it is good. I know that shit right, Iceberg. I know that shit right, man. God damn, man. hey, hey, Iceberg. I was paranoid back then, man, when I was cursing people out, because it was too many people coming at my head. By no means uh do I hold any ill will feelings towards you or none of that shit, man. I know it's all entertainment, and I know I'm subject to being trolled just like anybody on this app. So I get it. But at that time, Iceberg, I didn't trust nobody. I had too many people coming at my damn head. Yeah, I had too many people coming at my head. They was trying to test me. They was testing the fuck up out of me. Straight up. Yeah, they was trying to test the fuck up out of me. But it's all good, man. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Shit, I'd even got cursed out, man, I'd have been cursed out by a lot of motherfuckers that sit back and just laugh at that shit. The shit be if the shit funny, the shit funny. Yeah, the shit funny. This shit funny. You know what I'm saying? You get cursed out, goddamn it, and you make it make sense. Shit, hell yeah, I'ma laugh at that shit right along with you. Shit, fuck that. I ain't that type of individual that can't take a joke now. What I can't take is disrespect, especially when I'm not disrespecting you. I just, and even with people that like to be disrespectful right off the riff, whatever, cool. Yeah, whatever, cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't even give those type of people no acknowledgement, none of that shit. I'm good. But anyway, y'all, I done made it to my destination. About to go handle my business real quick. But salute to the chat. Please hit that like button. And I will be live today later on around 2 o'clock. So y'all be looking out for the live stream. I will be going live at 1 o'clock. No, make that 2 o'clock. Now, if I'm able to go live at 1, I will. But other than that, yes, I will be going live later on today. Already, Iceberg, be easy, bro. Y'all, the whole chat. Salute to the chat. Y'all be easy on out there, and I'll see y'all later.